Well, oh shit, hold on, man. Oh, let's start this over. There's nobody here. I just started this to see what was going on. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get some people in here. Let's talk about some stuff. Hey, somebody's in the fucking room. How you doing tonight, Grampy? Let's Lord Grampy Boomer Lobster. I figured, things that I do have the official title. I have a certificate that I might start to start putting it. I mean, I have the certificate. So I'm an official lord. It's documented somewhere in this book thing. It's documented, so it's official. So Bozo, how you doing, Dove Kitty? So I've decided to maybe try to maybe start incorporating it a little bit. Am I coming across okay? That's but anyway, hold on this time. Yeah, liver lives matter. That's correct. uh, as you know, I'm always behind a little bit, So this is Lobsters actually getting me something to drink. But how you doing, Bozo, Dove Kitty? Yeah, it's Lord Lobster. I mean, it's you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what it's it's surprising what you can actually buy on Groupon. Check it out. You can be legitimately, folks. I mean, these are, take it as you will, but hey, Dragon Jim. But yeah, so I figured, yeah, I don't know. It's a big thing, and I've been called a boomer lately, The only crappy lobsters aren't talking about, back in my day, we used to say stuff, we weren't racist or anything. It meant something different back in them days. Fuck me. Well, a lot of ways excuse me. Oh God, that hurt. I just had a couple of pork chop sandwiches that were like really fucking good. And well, yeah. But you could probably buy some sort of archangel. You could be a lord. See, and there's rules, just like yeah, and I'm a boomer. Hold on a second. Okay, remember, folks. God damn, I found some stuff today, folks, and yeah, Dove Kitty. I got to tell you, when I was looking up the thing, and it wasn't that I, my my wife showed me where she got it from. She said something about Groupon, and I was just looking through Groupon one day, and you can be a lord. You can be. There's a few things that you can like legally be, but without like there's certain things they can't like literally tell you. I mean, God, you can buy an acre on fucking Mars. You can buy people will sell you a star. You know what I'm saying, folks? So, at least I took something that, would, because, hey, look, Von Helton, he took the Von, hi, Elsie. I really, I had so much fun with Scott. That was so much fun. And I really hope you've got something besides water in that spray bottle. But anyway, so I went to a place today. I got to tell you this. Holy fuck, uh, you know, uh, weed's illegal in CJ. How you doing? But he's a lot of fun too. Like, so yeah, exactly. Anyway, I went to this place and I got this tinker because like I said, I mean, smoking is it's a little bit more difficult and everything like that. And folks, I like chocolate, I like edibles, things like that. But I found this stuff. I like concentrated shit. And thanks to certain, not thanks to, but because of certain things that are uh, going on and all that shit. It's sometimes things get delayed in life. You know what I mean, folks? So you've got to make do with what you anyway. I went to this place today and I got this now math and the metric system and stuff like that. I don't know what 5 mL. So is that milliliters or is that whatever the fuck? I don't know. But anyway, it's 900 milligrams, right? And it comes in this little eyedropper thing. And I took it a couple hours ago. And I got to tell you, I've been having so much fun that I decided eventually, I would just pop on here and see what's hanging and stuff, and maybe talk to some people. Hi, my name is CJ. I like long walks in the woods, kitty cats, and roast beef sandwiches. Wow. Hey, I don't know. Maybe we can talk later. Yeah, fine, great. I'm all for that. Shit, fuck yeah. Oh man. Hey, yeah, sure. I don't know. Do you do? Yeah, sure. If that, sure. CJ, that sounds like a fun name. Walks in the beach. Oh my God, kitty cats. You like puppies too? I like otters. I would love to be your friend, CJ. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you. You are so sweet. I can tell we're going to be good friends. Oh, goodness gracious. What kind of cats do you like? Huh. You have to understand, CJ, I'm in the only kitty cats. Ooh. So you like pussy, huh? All right. My kind of gal. Careful, little crampy. She comes with, I don't know what her fucking disease are. Maybe that's some sort of infectious sort of fine, you know, you distracting the lobster. That's right. That's right. That's not. You like Maine Coons? Yeah, they can be cute. That's fine. People that have Maine Coons. You know, they're fine. Kitty cats, whatever. Whatever kind of pussy cat you like is fine with me. But anyway, double disease. Oh my God, passion. This is why I love YouTube, folks. This is a beautiful fucking thing. Drip dick. Well, right now I'm kind of confused. Drip dick. Maybe this sounds like this could be fun. Mud, else I have no idea, but I'm game. So boy howdy. You know what? I was gonna go on for a little bit. I was gonna go on and I was gonna just talk for a little bit. But it looks like, Mud, you want to come in? Jim, CJ, join the party, here's the fucking link. This could be fun. I'm yeah, fine, great. Anyway, we've got lots of THC to go around. Maybe some I don't know. Talk about, we can talk about my liver because I spoke to my liver just this morning, and my liver's fine. My liver might even be making an appearance later. Might be doing some personal appearances. I don't know. I can't promise you any fucking thing, but Yeah, who knows? Uh, you'll throw grenades in the chat, Elsie. You've got some schoolwork to do. Well, good for you. You know, that's Elsie's somebody that's going somewhere in life. CJ, you're never interrupting. You are not interrupting. Matter of fact, here's whoever this is. Hi, how you doing?
Hello?
Hi.
New phone, who this?
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
how are you? My name is CJ. How you doing?
Doing fine. And
Somebody put a link to this stream in a Discord, and I thought, well, hell, let's see what that's about. And here I
okay, well
am.
boy, howdy, let's have some fun.
Oh boy.
Huh? Oh, you're so cute. Uh oh, this is
You are. I heard
God,
you.
this is so this is bad. I mean, I have no idea what your mic is like. I don't know. It's fun, you know. It's fun. Let's keep
Oh
going. I have
shit!
no idea what
How
you've
about
said
this?
so far. Uh huh.
How about that?
Okay, that's better.
I had a hat on.
Oh, so apparently, okay. I have a question. Somebody wants me to ask you if she believes that they have a shower curtain or not. I'm just asking. I don't know. I have no idea. This is yeah. This is amazing.
Believe I have a shower curtain or not? I don't know. I'm going to say
Well,
no.
no. Okay. Okay. It's a good question. A
Final
lot of showers
answer.
don't have. Final answer. Well, that's probably correct because a lot of showers don't have curtains anymore. I mean, because they've got glass doors or sliding doors or whatever like that. I don't know. So not
Or just
everybody's gonna.
at cheeks hanging out, whatever you want to do.
That's right. Some people just get the garden hose, just squish them off out, clean themselves off
There
in
you
the
go.
clean themselves off in the front yard with some, Mr. Bubbles or some Dawn dishwashing liquid.
that's what they do down here in the holler.
I'll bet you know what, a good scrub brush will go a long way too, huh? Right?
Hell yes.
Fuck yeah.
Little turtle wax, and you're good to go.
Fuck yeah, man. Shine your, man. Oh, absolutely. I got some stories about turtle wax, but
That shit's expensive now. Don't use it all.
I'm telling you right now, but you know what? They got some stuff down at the Family Dollar, right? That's just as good as that turtle wax. You know what I'm saying? And it's not as
I was about to
expensive.
say that. By God, you get a $5 coupon on Saturdays at the Dollar General, and you can get it at a discount.
Fuck yeah. God damn it. They're trying to rip you off with the high price stuff and when the dollar store, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, whatever you want to call it. Hell, I remember when they were called 99-cent stores. But that's another style. Hell, I remember when they were called dime stores. Fuck, I'm old. But anyway.
Oh man, that's kind of old. Yeah, you're kind of old, man.
Yeah, herder than dirt, man. I got to tell you. But
Bless your heart.
bless my heart. Jeez, it's about the only thing good that's left in me. Except for my liver. My liver's doing fine. There was a rumor going around there that my liver was failing, but it's about the only that and my heart. My heart and my liver are pretty much the only thing that are really,
Oh man, that ain't no good.
no, that's not. That's horrible. I mean, it's good for me because I'm still breathing and I can still. I love to. Do you smoke weed?
I have never heard of it.
You don't like you don't smoke
What are you
pot.
talking about?
Drugs, man.
Pot?
Well, not drugs. I mean, technically, right across the border, it's legal, and I've been like ingesting it for many, many years, and
That sounds like fun.
yeah, lots of fun.
So you've had some fear and loathing experiences, eh?
Fear and loathing. When
Fear and loathing.
when would that have happened?
I don't know. I heard about you having some fear and loathing experiences.
Now, where'd you hear that from?
I don't know. I can't reveal my sources. I'm a reporter.
Fear and wow, boy, howdy. Well, let's talk. What do you want to hear?
I don't know, man. I'm just here for the ride.
You're here for the ride? Well, I'm here for the ride too, boy, howdy. I'm just having a good time. Got me this liquid THC stuff and took an eyedropper full of it, and boy, howdy, I'm fucked up. But this has got to be, it's not the weed that we used to smoke back in the day. Back in the day, I got to tell you, there'd be like a couple people, we'd smoke a joint, right? Be going, are you high yet? Yeah, no, not yet. Let's smoke another. After a couple, I got a nice buzz from this, after a couple of joints. These days, fuck me, take a couple of a couple of hits, and boy, time to sit down. And you can eat the stuff too, which is a beautiful fucking thing. Something that I never thought in my wildest dreams growing up that this would ever happen. And in my golden years, I'm having as much goddamn fun with it as I possibly fucking can.
Who's Mr. Unite for the children?
Mr. Unite, he's a fine, outstanding man that does a lot of work rescuing. He's a fine individual, a great American, longtime friend, like Mr.
He said he lives in what is this, in Manchester, Kentucky? Is that where you're from?
Oh, Manchester, Kentucky. Oh, did you see what I put in fucking Twitter? Oh God, I hope. Yeah, apparently, that's that might be the reference. I'm not really sure. I'm just here for the ride too. I get real fucked up, then I turn on the interwebs.
So you don't know what the hell's going on.
Does anybody really know what's going on? Let me ask you that question. Seriously, in this day and age, I mean, boy, howdy, fuck me. I mean, goddamn. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying. But
you sound just like Dove.
But
you're like the man version of Dove Kitty. I love it.
Dove Kitty's a great American. A veterinarian gynecologist. Oh, well, I don't know. I've birthed a few kittens. I've geez, I've had to help deliver some animals. He's the man. He was Mr. United for the children. He was my role model. And that's what basically, he's the one that got. He's the one that the side chat in the you have to excuse me, is like really behind on the StreamYard side. So we might be a couple of minutes behind. I'm not really sure. I'm paying attention to the side chat because I have shiny thing syndrome. I get distracted very, very easily. And
my nickname's Squirrel. I get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shiny. My wife buys me all sorts of things. They're just weird that are really fun for like a minute or two, and then you're like, I got a lot of worthless shit,
Or it's more like, where the hell did I put that thing at? Where'd it go?
No, I just got a whole bunch of weird shit up here that it's fun, it's goofy, is totally worthless. Because I don't know. It's fun with like I've got this little like piggy bank slot machine thing here that I can sit here and like play for a few minutes while I've got nothing else to go, with. And I have a flashlight that's got bendy things on it, a little flashy red light.
I love bendy things.
Oh, I know, especially when they go flashy flash.
Yeah.
I've let me see. I've got a can, I think it's probably about 13. No, let me see, 2011. Okay, this is 2021, 2011. So it's when I
20,
got. So
it's 2021, dude.
dude, yeah,
2021.
right, exactly. You're right, correct. But I've got a really old can of Scottish haggis that I've just had for reasons. I've got a voodoo doll. I've got a little
Oh,
squeaky toy of Huckleberry Hound. I've got a uh,
I like squeaky toys.
oh god, yeah. You know what I hate when they get under the couch. I really do. Because then you gotta I don't know. You gotta have something. I don't know. It just drives me crazy until Wednesday when it's vacuuming day. I mean, I get all excited. So where did you come from? I mean, I know you're, I biology is, not a big biology person. I know where you came from, but what, where did you get the, how did you get this link? And who are
Link,
you? Are you stalking
link.
me?
No, I don't know who you are, dude. I'm just here just to say hi and how you doing. And Dub Kitty
Oh,
put it in Discord somewhere, and I thought, well, what the hell's this? So I just clicked on it because I'm bored and ain't nothing else to do on a Friday night because I'm pretty lame. So here I am,
oh.
and you're awful nice. I like your voice. It's real raspy, like you've seen some shit.
Well, I've been smoking for a lot of years too. Um, yeah, I've seen more than a lot of people, less than some, more than others, less than others. We've all seen things. We've all been traumatized. We've all seen things. And sometimes we like to remember. Some things we like to make fun of. Sometimes we laugh at really stupid shit we've done in our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Gotta laugh to keep from crying.
Fuck no. I'm past that shit, man. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I
one
tell
day when
people,
I grow up, I hope I get there too.
I always tell people, I say, look, if you get all sad about dumb shit you did in your life, all you're going to do is, or if you worry about it, all you're going to do is get, I don't know, more health problems like blood pressure and things like that. So if things are happening already, and you're fucked, I mean, I'm just saying, when you get old, you start to leak and squeak, folks. And, if you worry about it too much, uh, then you get, I don't know, more health problems. And when you've already got high blood pressure, if you worry about things you don't have control over, that just, you know what I'm saying.
I
Try
think
to
I've
have
heard some
fun.
really good advice here.
Jesus, don't tell me that, please.
I've
My
heard
motto
some
was,
real meaningful, like I'm talking to my daddy. I've
I'm
heard
not a
some
role
real good
model.
shit.
I am not a role model. Please, God damn it, please. Holy shit. Oh, gee, somebody please slap my mama. She's dead now.
It's so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Damn, Skippy. You ever
You
try that, man?
goddamn right.
You like that McRib that came back out?
So what?
The McRib at McDonald's.
Nah.
I like the McRib. I had one of those today. You know what? I'm kind of nostalgic, with things like that. I was never a big fan of the Shamrock Shake, but I love the fucking I just but you can make your own McRib at home with that processed pork meat that's supposed to look like a rib, but it's really not, and some barbecue sauce and a bun.
You know what? I like them damn things.
Me too. We get them all the time. I'm like,
Yeah, they
Jesus
come in a
Christ.
bag of them.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, McDonald's is bringing it back." I'm like, Jesus, we have them like twice a week sometimes here.
Hell yes. I'm so damn burned out of McDonald's, all these damn kids. And mind you, if I have to mute suddenly, um, it's not to be rude. I have children that will
Oh,
not leave me alone. And I come
that's
here
fun.
and I try to hide, but they just, I don't know, man. I don't know why they like me so much. I'm not that damn nice. But anyhow, I get so damn burned out of McDonald's because of their asses, it makes me sick.
Yeah. No, I mean, we don't
I
eat
just
it all
want
the.
some meat and taters. You know what I'm saying? Some
Oh,
meat and taters.
oh yeah. Put some steaks. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck
You
yeah.
damn right.
Damn ribs. Mm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like a good burger too. I mean, a good not just a McDonald's because fuck, we went to McDonald's today. 2 people for lunch, right? It was like 19 fucking dollars. And I'm like, Jesus, I remember
For
when
McDonald's?
yeah, got it the large McRib meal, with a Coke and
Oh
the
hell, you could have went to New China Buffet and got you a better deal than that shit. All you can eat, buddy.
you got a new China buffet where you live?
Hell yes, I do.
Shit, I think every
They
town's
know
got
me
a
by
new
name.
I think every town's got a new China buffet,
I'm sure.
or Hong Kong buffet. But yeah, it just,
I don't go to the New China very much anymore. The owner, I go there all the time. I was a very loyal customer, okay? And one time we went, and the owner, which, they don't speak much English, which is fine. Well, one time I paid the waitress instead of when you leave, you're supposed to pay, at the register. Well,
right.
I just paid the waitress and told her to keep it for the tip. Well, come to find out, the waitress was the owner's wife. So I'm walking out and I'm with my family and we're like halfway to the parking lot or halfway to my vehicle in the parking lot. And this damn son of a bitch comes out waving a ticket, saying something that I don't understand. And all I heard was, "You not pay," shaking the damn ticket. And then his wife runs out in the parking lot and she's yelling and cussing at him in Chinese. I don't know what she's saying, but she looks pissed because she's trying to say, "No, they already paid." I guess that's what they said.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that, I don't go very often no more. It embarrasses the shit out of me. Like, you son of a bitch! I come in here all the time, and I mean, that was ridiculous. That was plumb ridiculous.
Well, it could have been funny too. I mean, he didn't see you, give her the money. And
Well,
he,
now it's kind of funny because it
yeah,
is
I
kind
mean,
of comical. It was like
yeah,
almost
I
a
mean,
movie.
he saw
At the
you walking
time, it
out.
embarrassed
Yeah.
me,
Ah, haven't we all been embarrassed?
bastard.
Yeah, I get it. I've been, I've, we don't get a lot of good Chinese food out here anyway. Ah,
I swore up and down I wasn't going to go back to the New China Buffet, but I'd be damned. I always go back. It's the only damn Chinese buffet in town. If there was somewhere else, I'd go.
hey, they've got a monopoly on the town. I hate when they do that. I mean, we've got one place around here. What was it? I don't know. It's up the road. They, it's like really the only Chinese buffet they have out here, like near where I live. And it's not the best. It's not the worst. We have one that's actually, now it's not a Chinese. It's the worst Chinese buffet I've ever been to. It wasn't called New Hong Kong. It was called Best Chinese Buffet. I mean, a big sign, something like, like bragging about how great this place was, right? And
Oh
there'd be
yeah, the
there
sign's
were
a giveaway if it brags.
yeah, and there were signs inside the place, right, saying that if you don't eat everything on your plate, they can charge you more type shit. Like kids
Oh
will
fuck
put,
that.
yeah, like kids will put stuff on their plate sometimes and go, I don't like, whatever people, And I asked the lady, she goes, oh no no, we just do that for. Oh, I'm really sounding racist now, but anyway, but yeah, it can be. But anyway, they're not there anymore. It was like one of the weirdest. Now it's actually a mental health clinic, mental health wellness clinic. I was like, wow, that's a change.
Shit.
We drove by there today on our way to McDonald's, but to have a McRib. See, the McRib is different. McRib used to be a different sandwich. It was the same sandwich. I mean, same concept, but they've changed it. It used to be bigger. It used to be, I don't know. It's just not the same, and I'm hurt.
Have you seen that YouTube video of that comedian chick, Carla? She does that video in the parking lot of McDonald's, and she's like, "You ain't gonna believe this shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
walked in there and
yeah. I
fucking
love it.
McDonald's on Dorset. Not all the other ones. I like all the other ones.
I make a
She's
lot of
great.
I make a lot of videos with a lot of goofy shit, weird memes, and like I add shit for sometimes you think, why the fuck is this in here? And actually, I've actually used her on many
Oh,
occasions.
really?
Yeah, she's on my hard drive. Uh,
What about Donnie Baker?
I don't use Donnie. There's certain people I don't use because they're more well known, or I might have used something. I don't know. I find weird shit, you know. Uh, God, if they ever looked at my like history, like on YouTube and stuff for between my two accounts, you know, they'd be going, God, what is this guy's problem? You know, I mean, I look for videos where women are saying bukkake. I I
What
find
the
like
hell's bukkake?
Jesus Christ. Oh God, somebody come in here. Okay. You have kids?
Uh-huh.
Are they in the room?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
You ever uh yeah, it's when your partner, husband, whoever, you know, your baby daddy, whoever the fuck is like, you know, like treating you like a young farm animal and doing horrible things to you. Uh I was just saying, you know, that instead of finishing in the place where children might be procreated, or why somebody might wear a condom but didn't, or you know what I'm saying, like that, and ends up dropping it on your face.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cocky, and I just
Hell, I
find it.
thought that was just called a facial.
Apparently, it's called bukkake, uh, and
Huh.
I don't know, having people like videos of like it's like what God. Anyway, I find a lot of strange things funny, and that's, you know, both a blessing and a curse to me. General Patton chicken, that's right, Rev. Americans don't eat General Tso's chicken. We eat General Patton chicken. Uh,
Oh hell, y'all had the KFC barbecue chicken. That shit is trash. I mean, KFC's trash anyways, but that
yeah,
shit's really trash.
you know what? Popeye's chicken sandwich, man. That's some stuff where shooting people over, stabbing people, at least getting into a fight. And I am not a violent person. Oh, Trump really got suspended from his
Again?
Trump is Gertrude Perkins. He's one of our correspondents. Twitter has suspended Donald Trump Twitter account. Polly's custom friend of the show, perma suspended. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I know Theo. I was trying to be, you know, I don't know this person, you know, and I'm trying to. Why did he get suspended? Jesus, Theo. God, fuck. Theo, apparently you haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in America, and that
America.
saddens me. America. Yeah, I like my American cheese. Don't
I
blush,
like the
Grampy.
government cheese.
Hey, you know what? That stuff's like, oh man, I gotta tell you, I had a friend years ago. I never knew like the term government cheese, right? And this friend of mine, you know, he was young and had some kids and stuff like that. And he had this best fucking cheese, right? I mean, this stuff was really good. He made grilled cheese sandwiches with it, right? I'm like, man, what the fuck do you get this? He goes, this is that government cheese. I was like, God damn it.
You
It's
damn
kind of like
right.
it's kind of like Velveeta, you know, hamburger helper. That's right. Yeah.
Cheese.
What?
Like the off-brand Fields kind of. Fields, Fields
You're
hot dogs.
you're breaking up.
Oh, sorry, my signal sucks in the holler.
Oh, in the holler. So where parts you from?
I'm
Saying
from
words like
Kentucky.
shit. What part of can are you anywhere near Clay County? Oh,
No, but I know where it's at.
you ever heard of a gentleman by the name of James Paul von Helton? He's a legend in that part of the country.
Well, he ain't a Kentuckian. He's from Eastern Kentucky, and them people are a whole other breed of Kentuckians. Let me tell you, them people is like the trash of the country, let alone the state. Eastern Kentucky people don't matter. Okay, just ask. Never mind. I ain't gonna go there.
What's a bold statement? I'm just saying. Hey Richie, how you doing? No, I was just wondering. I mean, saying words like holler and things like that. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah. Anybody want to pop on in? I might have to take some more of that fucking shit in a bottle. Man, that stuff is so fucking good. I was, oh god, whoo, man, you put like a, oh jeez, you put you got an eyedropper, and it's not a big eyedropper either, man. You just like, and you wait about 20 minutes, and boy, howdy, man, it's fucking fun.
Now I've never had the, I've done my fair share, of things in my life, but I've never done the dropper stuff. I heard it puts you on your ass.
Oh
I've heard
yeah,
great
well,
things.
yeah, they say go slow. That's a motto. Start slow. Because there, you ever heard of couch lock?
No.
Okay, that's where you like eat so much that you're stuck wherever you're at right now. That's where you're gonna be. You're not moving. There's nothing wrong. You don't feel like you're gonna die. But yeah, you're just not moving for a while. That might last for a couple of hours. Hopefully when you realize it's kicking in, you're in someplace comfortable. Because you might fall out of a chair, if you're not comfortable on a couch or
Oh shit.
whatever. But
Does
yeah,
it work instant?
no, it takes a while. It kind of creeps. Back
Oh,
back in the day, remember creeper weed?
yeah.
The kind of stuff like you took a few years of, man, I'm not even high, and then 5 minutes later you're like, you're like drooling and shit, kind of like
Yeah.
that. Um, But I mean, I don't do other drugs. I mean, I take blood pressure medication, but uh, but no, I just the THC and some Prozac. Pretty much.
Gotta love that Prozac. Gotta
I
have that.
I've been on so many things in my life. God damn. Turns out in the end, it's like all I need is some THC and some Prozac, and I don't like do nutty things, and then you don't end up in a
Yeah.
hospital and crap like that. Sure, apparently
Yeah.
sometimes you might, because sometimes we all go kind of boop, boop in the head. But
Hey, I ain't
ah,
judging. I've been institutionalized a few times.
Jesus.
I'm okay now.
Oh, I'm not.
Totally normal. I'm totally
Oh,
normal.
oh, really? Oh, yeah, normal.
Total, total success.
That's a setting on a washing machine, and you know it. Uh, Normal is a setting on a washing machine. As long as you're happy and like normal is, I mean, my normal is different than other people's normal. Your normal is different than other people's normal. Uh, hey, Druid. I'm sorry. Am I boring you? Are you leaving? See you all later. I like Druid Lover. Best chicken, only one bone. I have no idea where you're going with that, Rev. Like I said before, the side chat, couch lock is fine if you're in bed and playing some Pink Floyd. Yeah, or whatever, just whoo, boy, howdy. But this isn't couch lock. Sometimes, like when I get stuff, what I do is I'm the kind of person that says, and this is why I don't do other drugs, is because I would do the same thing. Um, I try to see how much I can do before shit goes kind of weird. And when I do edibles, it's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes when I get a bunch of stuff, it seems I'm like, oh, okay, last time I did this much, nothing happened. This time, boy, howdy, shit that, yeah, playing some Pink Floyd, sometimes you just, you hope the music you're
Oh, hi,
playing,
PJ.
huh?
Sorry. I said, hi, PJ.
Hi, PJ. Who's PJ? Are they
He's
in their
sexy.
He's sexy? Ooh.
She.
She?
She.
Oh, wow. Hey, come on in. Don't worry. I'm I'm
Come on in. The
61.
water's nice.
Yeah, I'm 61 years old. I'm not gonna try to pick you up. Trust me. God damn. Fuck. That's the one thing, being older. I mean, I'm older than most of the people that I talk to and stuff. Except, and even this guy here, my good friend, and the only person that ever makes my hangouts or my streams ever like sound smart or educated is the Mud Brucker. How you doing, Mud?
Pretty good.
Oh, there's somebody here.
Yeah.
You're 61.
Yeah.
Well, that don't mean nothing. Even an old dog can walk to the end of his chain and bark.
That's true, and that's about all I can do at this point, Bud. I mean, except for, I mean, I do have that death threat, over my head. I didn't know. I don't know if you know about that, CJ.
What happened?
Yeah, I make fun of this person that thinks I make fun of. I don't know, something that's really weird. It's kind of hard to explain. Mud could probably do a better job, and he kind of second. But anyway, this person.
I don't know if I can explain Michelle either.
Yeah. Anyway, she is swore that between January 1st of this year, just a week ago, and January 1st of 2022, next year, that she is going to at least wound me, if not kill me, with a gun. And then the following Sunday, after she said that on Facebook, she had posted that she bought a shotgun.
Is this for real?
Yeah.
Like, she's not joking. She's being for real.
I don't know. There's people I know that like have like done research, because people that I don't know, they have more money than me and can. I don't know. Have some people have like ways, and it's not like I know people that, but apparently she's nuts. And she's like that kind of person that she's not talking about it now because I think she tried to scare me, but I turned it in. I thought it was funny. And some people are kind of nervous and they think that I should like notify certain people and make certain people aware of things, not understanding that things like that are, kind of being handled. I mean, I'm not like dumb, but I still.
Well, is this something she's said multiple times or just like once in a fit of rage she kind of said this?
When I first heard of her, I just called her a lolcow. And okay, she's got a third eye, and she's a reptilian, and she sees things in the sky, and she sees white people killing and stabbing black people in the screen. She hates white people. She's part Vietnamese, but her dad was in the army or during the Vietnam era, so anyway, and she's transgender, which it isn't a thing with me. It's a package of psychotic crazy that is, it's I don't know. I think it's funny because,
she's a reincarnated Sasquatch too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she is. She was a ninja. Her family was murdered in front of her. She's been, like I said, she's been a Sasquatch. So, like me, I was just like having fun with it and shit. And then she used to go after this guy that had what was it? A sock account.
I don't want to be a ninja.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! The stuff that was just said. Hey, Scott, the stuff that was said. I was having fun with it, right? And she didn't like it. And the more she didn't like it, the more I did it. And it turns out that she really is as nutty as. But
well, it does have its advantages living under a death sentence like that, Grampy. It encourages you to live your life as if you could die at any moment.
Yes, well, no, but she wants to die though. She's one of those people, CJ. I think it's she likes to, and she's even talked about it, and I say she because that's how she identifies, and the whole idea, that's another story. But it's crazy town. It's I mean, you can't make it up. You know, it's TV. You know, it's interactive fun, and some people get offended. But yeah, she's gonna kill
That
it.
sounds a little crazy.
Yeah, she also doesn't understand that. You know, I don't know, things like that probably
Well,
don't.
most crazy people don't know they're crazy.
Well, she knows that she's crazy. She goes, I know I play the fool. She's got this, she likes to be humiliated. I think it's a self-humiliation. Yeah, she wants to go to, no, she said she wants to at least shoot me. That's why she's not afraid to go to jail, Tough Kitty.
I said Zach doesn't seem interested.
See, I wouldn't have told you.
What's
I would
that?
have that I was going to shoot you. I would have just turned up and gone, hi, motherfucker, and boom.
Yeah, but then some people go, well, I told you I was going to do it. You know, I mean, I don't know. But so I got that going. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing all right. I got work this afternoon, so I'm just kind of bumming around until I go to work.
You got any new black eyes?
No, I don't give people black eyes.
No, I was wondering if Elsie gave you a new black eye.
What, she give me a black eye? It's possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just wondering if she, you know, like, oh,
She takes swings.
oh, I can imagine. Oh, you guys are a crazy bunch, but
She mustn't be watching the stream. Otherwise, she'd be out here by now.
I know.
I like his accent.
Yeah, he's from somewhere in Iowa, I think.
That's a
What?
lot of fun.
I'm in Australia, dude. Australia.
Australia doesn't really exist. Remember, the Earth is flat. You guys are crazy, Zach.
If that's the case, I want some fucker to pay me. Like, let's make it a thing.
I agree. I think reparations is important for your people. You know, you've suffered a lot. You know, you've been living a lie that you're not allowed to speak about. I think it's time that maybe you guys get some. I mean, reparations could be a thing for you. I'm for it.
Me too. And because it's already owed, I can charge whatever the hell I want.
That's right. I mean, you got your own rate, man. I mean, what kind of a struggle was it for you? I mean,
it's really hard to pretend, you know. You got to make up the accent and you got to mix it with everyone else's, and then you know you got to catch on with the lingo.
Yeah, yeah.
Does y'all's water really go the opposite direction when you flush the toilet?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's how they had to
That's
come up.
fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, their whole
I wanna
flushing
see
system
that.
works different, you know. You know, I've seen it on video before, but one thing, you know, if I ever went to Australia, which I think would, you know, if you want to send me to Australia, folks, I have a PayPal. I also have like merchandise, and you can help fund sending me to Australia, because that would be fun as shit. Because you know what? Besides meeting Elsie and Scott, the one thing that I would like more than anything to see in my life, and please don't judge me, folks, but I would like to watch two kangaroos just beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, me too. Have you seen those videos of
Yeah.
the giant ones
Yeah,
beating on the glass, and it's like all ripped?
find myself rooting for one of them or the other. Sometimes
Oh
I
my
don't.
god, I
yeah.
love those videos.
There was one where these two kangaroos, they were fighting like at this outdoor diner. There were people like sitting there, like eating their lunch. You know, not in a big city or anything like that. Kind of I guess, the outback or whatever. It's a small town, right?
Burbs.
Yeah, okay. And there's people like eating, and all of a sudden these two kangaroos come into into camera, and they're beating the shit out of each other. They don't give two fucks about
That's
sitting there eating lunch. And these people are like filming it, right? And I asked Elsie at one time, Scott, I said, what do you do when you see that happen? She goes, you let them fight it out. I'm like,
Well, I've seen that one video. I think they're red kangaroos, the great big ones, and he was standing on his back legs on this glass window of a house. And he is like massive, right? Like he is insanely ripped, and he's just got these claws, and he's like tapping his claw on the glass, and then he backs up and then revs right into the glass a couple times, like almost breaks it. Like this dude was huge, like it was crazy. But I think it's really fun.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to live there, but it's fun to watch.
Well, you know what I think is funny is people like that live in Arizona, right? That complain about snakes or like, I don't know, creatures that like, I don't know, come from the desert, you know, or people that live in Florida that talk about the alligator problem, right?
Oh,
It's like, Jesus Christ, you moved to where like, I don't know, probably alligators come from, you know? I mean,
well,
God,
everything will kill you in Australia. So
oh yeah,
there's that.
geez.
Not everything. Not everything will kill you, but the things that won't kill you, there'll be something that will kill you within 1.5 meters.
Yeah. Jeez, those birds.
I've seen those videos too, where like those real poisonous snakes in Australia will just come up. Like, well, I guess it's one of them snake hunter shows, and they crawl, like they get up in your house and in your cushions and shit. Like, fuck that. Like,
And
I cannot. The snake, no.
They will get in your shoes because it's a nice, safe spot. So that's why Ozzy will always shake out his shoes before he puts them on.
Oh no. Hell no.
I have been known at times when things happen to let out that scream or that yelp that you can't duplicate ever because it scares the fuck out of you. I mean, for when you see it, the initial shock. You ever make that sound that like I mean, what that you couldn't recreate if you tried.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk about roos, right? The kangaroos are fine. They'll hurt you a little bit. But if you want, pure assholeness, you look at the cassowary.
What's that?
The cassowary. It's a bird. Lives in the rainforest. It has claws that are like 3 inches long. They will eviscerate you before you realize they're there. Like they are full on, just asshole.
That's crazy. Hi, Cindy Sue. Look at me.
Cindy. Hi, Cindy Sue. No, I mean, look, I remember I went to, I as a little kid, pets to us were going out. We lived in the Mojave Desert for a while. And we used to go out and catch lizards, horned toads. One of my brother's first pets was a chipmunk that he reached in a bush for a lizard and the chipmunk bit him in the thumb and it wouldn't let go. And anyway, then we had this chipmunk for like a week and a half till it died. But, and then in high school, we had rattlesnake. We lived in the desert again. They had Mojave rattlesnakes, all these snakes that'll fucking hurt you. I mean, you get bit, man, you're fucked, right? And we used to tell people about that, and then I met this guy from Australia years ago, and he started telling me about shit. He's like, they're pussies, right? He goes, we got shit too. He started telling me about other animals and stuff. I'm like, damn, I guess those rattlesnakes, man, wouldn't last. Anyway. But, yeah, you got a crazy, weird. You got the cutest fucking animals in the world. Yeah, little things that are cute and all fuzzy and everything like that. And then you got some shit that, I mean, just will, like, literally, like, just kill you for, like, because you're there. I mean.
Well, you've got the blue-ringed octopus, which just looks like any normal octopus until you annoy it. And then these incandescent blue rings come up. By the time you see the ring, it's already decided to bite you are dead.
Wow. Well, it gives you that warning, like the cop, goes, halt, or I will shoot. You're supposed to say halt the third time, You're supposed to say halt thrice, and then after that, halt or I will shoot, and then whatever. But, yeah, it gives you that. It's like, I can't say it didn't fucking warn you and stuff, I mean.
Yep.
But,
except for the Yeah, except for the little tiny transparent jellyfish that are
Oh, the irukandji. Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
fuck you up.
yeah, hugely fucking venomous just by touching the little bastards.
Oh, God, I can't believe people that. I went to Wildwood, New Jersey one time. To the little coastal town in New Jersey. It's a nice place. It's a shithole, but it's a beach town. Spent a weekend there. I never in my life did I ever walk so far to actually get to the beach. The beach sand was so fucking long, but never in my life did I ever see so many fucking jellyfish. I mean, they were like floating like every fucking where. It was like, I'm getting but I don't know. Those are gross. Ugh. I don't want to get stung by one. Is it true that if you pee on your, if you piss on like jellyfish sting, that it helps?
I don't know if it helps, but it makes you look like a fucking idiot.
I understand that, but I've actually heard something like if you
Yeah, that or pouring vinegar on the sting.
Yeah, vinegar's good.
yeah. But yeah, I was watching this. He goes, "Yeah, if you piss on it," and I'm like, "Yeah, you gotta ask your friend." I mean, how do you? I mean, you've been bit by a jellyfish, right? And you wonder how much your friend likes you, and if your friend's not there, who gets to piss on you though? The nurse, the doctor. I mean, and is there a doctor? And is it really gonna work? And how foolish do you look? And does anybody have a camera? And do I have to tell anybody? Make anybody sign an NDA that says you'll never talk about this?
Yeah, if you piss on it, then you really know that you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got stung by a blue bottle, and we didn't have any vinegar, so we moseys up to the shop, and the guy at the shop's like, no, you put meat tenderizer on it. Meanwhile, my arm's gone numb, my chest is starting to go numb. And because I was like 12. And my dad ended up going, look, just give us the vinegar. But yeah, what the vinegar does, it breaks down the proteins in the stingers.
Yeah, I know. It just which I mean it also gets rid of athlete's foot dye here, folks. If I actually heard that somebody, folks, I hear a lot of, and that's why Bud's here because CJ, because there is absolutely no Mud's I don't normally anyway. Mud, how you doing?
Pretty good.
You know, it's possible that pissing on your face can get rid of acne.
I don't have acne. Boy, it's good. Boy, do I wish I had acne right now. Boy, what I wouldn't do right now for some giant fucking boils on my face and some blackheads.
Someone should let Von know that he might piss on his face.
Hi, Elsie.
Hello.
Oh God. You know what? When he was doing that video early this morning or whatever, I watched it for like 2 minutes and I wasn't high yet and I was kind of tired and I noticed some people were watching it. Oh, thank you for coming in. I had a good time. Thank you for if you want to pop back in sometime, anytime, just let me know. January 30th, I think. Okay, probably the beginning of February. Grampy Lobster is going to be. I'll have my strike, because of emo. It'll be over, and until I get my next strike. But until then, thank you for coming in. But Mud, did you watch that stuff that Stinky was talking about?
No, I didn't see any of his stuff.
I noticed, and I know it's Friday night, and I was hoping Charlie, because I noticed that he was in there, but he's going on about all this shit. I mean, and I was like, seriously, I told Charlie, I said, you know what? I am seriously just not in the mood to listen to Stinky right now. And he was in there with another name, and I guess he was trying to like egg Stinky on, or I don't know. But
you would think by now, it's not like he doesn't have a fairly distinctive voice. You would think Vaughn would know, no matter what name Charlie uses, who it is.
I don't know if he was actually in it, but I saw him in the side chat.
Oh,
and it just and Charlie knows how to, but
oh yeah, he can twist Vaughn around pretty good.
yeah, but it just watching him now after like I watched a lot of what happened in DC on the BBC international sources, like on the internet or on my TV, right? So it wasn't like, oh, you were watching MSNBC or CNN. I saw how they were covering it, a lot of it. I thought some of it was, I didn't, some of them were going harder than others, but I don't think even Fox News, the only person on Fox News that wasn't really backing up was Tucker Carlson, and Tucker Carlson is doing the best he can, but he's just too stupid to figure out how to do it. But anyway, and people are getting arrested, and we realized that Al Gore was right, and Man Bear Pig does exist. That guy that had that horn, whatever the fuck on his head. But and then just watching Stinky, I'm surprised, and I'm wondering if anybody knows that if Stinky had like somehow contacted Trump and offered his services, and if because I think Stinky might have been able to do something. He might have been able to like calm the crowd down.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have been able to, but he must not have been watching much on. I mean, he's been banned from Twitter and all that shit. Stinky has, so
yeah.
He probably doesn't realize that the truth is out now, that it had nothing to do with Trump supporters. It was all Antifa and bust-in rioters that are brought in to make Donald Trump look bad.
Did you hear Michelle Bachmann going off?
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
God damn, she was going weirder than fucking Ted Cruz. Fuck me. This has got nothing to do with like politics anymore, folks. This has gone stupid fucking crazy. Even Mike Pence, has been shit on by Trump. Mike Pence, who stood by Trump through every fucking thing, gets shit on in the end by Trump, right? He's CJ. That's her name. I'm so sorry. I'm really high, but thank you for coming in. I had a lot of fun. At first, I thought you weren't coming in to fuck with me. Like you were like somebody who was going to go, oh, you're an old bastard. Fuck you and all this crap. But I had a lot of fun. And if you'd like to pop back in, feel fucking free. But it's gone fucking nutty crazy. And
yeah. Well, Michelle Bachmann has always been a fucking retard. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, she was saying, they were saying that it was a bunch of Antifa and liberals in these costumes that were inciting people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, seriously, no, it wasn't. What the fuck else? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This isn't even something like, when those kids were standing there in front of that Native American guy that turned out to be not really a Vietnam vet, the guy with the drum, there were people on both sides going, yeah. But this is pretty much, it's like, no, you cross, yeah, geez. At least I thought Nixon was honestly a nice person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this has gotten kooky crazy. And I have a strange feeling, and I just, God damn it. I have a strange feeling. Watch the inauguration, because I have a strange feeling it's going to be something for the ages. because I have a strange feeling it's going to be the most bizarre. You know, if you thought, I think if you thought, God, I hope this doesn't get construed wrongly, but if you think, I have a strange feeling if you thought January 6th was crazy, wait till the inauguration. I have a weird fucking feeling something goofy's going to happen. I mean, if we thought 2020 was fun, I mean, that's just 2020 was just the start. I mean, it's going to get goofy crazy. I really think that, Mud.
I'm waiting for someone to roll into the inauguration and shoot Biden.
You know what? Seriously, I know. I'm trying to keep. I'm glad you said that, but yeah, I'm sitting there thinking something. There's going to be something that's going to happen, right? That's going to be like weird. That I don't know.
It just has that feeling, that it's not over yet, and that the one thing that all the people involved in the thing at the Capitol building, the ones who were carrying guns, need to realise that by doing that, you're giving ammunition to the people who want to change the gun laws.
Yeah, look, and I'm not against, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, CJ. I do live streams on this channel because I have a strike until the end of January on my. Maybe I've already covered this chat is anyway. But I'm sorry, Scott. What were you saying? Yeah. Fuck.
I was saying that the sky was blue because people piss in the air. No, what I said was, that the people who were taking guns to the thing at the Capitol.
Oh yeah.
They're giving ammunition. I know that's a bit of a fun, but yeah, to the people who want to change the gun laws.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and like a lot of people think, some people think that being more of a liberal kind of guy that I hate guns and all that shit. And it's like, no, I just some people shouldn't be allowed to have firearms. I mean, some people just shouldn't. You know what I mean? There should be some kind of. There's a litmus test for a lot of fucking things. I mean, you have to prove that you know how to cut somebody's fucking hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for some people, like going to a pawn shop and passing a background check is, to me, isn't a basic background check, whatever, isn't really like. There's some people out there that just. They shouldn't have access to things that'll hurt people because they will. You know what I mean? Some people like to do that. Some people, their first inclination when they get pissed off is to shoot somebody. Those kind of people should. I mean, if somebody's robbing you, if somebody's breaking into your house and they're in there, if you're being attacked or something. Sure, you have the right to blow their motherfucking head off, as far as I'm concerned, right? Too bad for you, whatever you want to call it. However, some people won't do that. Some people will get angry or pissed off at something meaningless and petty, and their first inclination is to just go shooting people. They get fired from their job, so they're pissed off. They're going to go shoot people. They're just nutty fuckers that are psychotic and need to be supervised, like Michelle Best. But they can get a gun, because they're not a felon, That's the kind of laws that I want changed when it comes to guns,
What about a psychological profile? You get a psychological profile, you get a license on a gun.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel there's okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't necessarily have one like readily available, but there's but because I'm not saying that I would go like my first inclination would be to shoot somebody, but I don't. I have other means, and there is, I mean, there's other options I go for. But if somebody wants to have something like that and they're responsible, and it's for their own protection, hobby, whatever the fuck, and they like, going out to the gun range and shooting things and blowing things up, which I love watching things get blown up. It gives me a boner. Some people they just like to shoot shit, right? And as long as they're not shooting people, I really don't give a shit. So that's just my opinion.
Well, the problem is the ones who don't follow the rules are going to fuck it for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you can't drink and drive. Okay, I thought that was going to get a better reaction.
Well, you can, you just can't get caught.
Yeah. It didn't used to be that big of a deal, though. Not that. Okay, I had mine, but I mean, I had an uncle that. God, it was stories about how, like, the police would like find my uncle like crashed in a ditch or over a like little cliff thing or hammered fucking drunk, and they would either like give him a ride home or follow him home.
There's a lot of kids in Wisconsin learned how to drive 10, 11 years old, driving the old man and the uncles home because they were too fucked up to drive.
Yeah, I bet people. I'm like, God damn, man. I actually know somebody that was 12.
Yeah, that's how the wife learned how to drive.
Yeah, got to learn the hard way. It's like that's the gas, that's the brake, that's the pedal, that's the steering wheel. Go. Oh, fuck.
Well, farm kids usually knew how to drive a tractor anyway, so it wasn't too big of a deal to.
Oh yeah, so you already
behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah, you already know the basics. You probably already driven the truck or the tractor, or fuck. Yeah, you do that these days, though, and I don't know. You go to prison, you go to jail. They go, "Hey, you're a shitty parent." And it's like, God, man, got to keep the kid in. But. So what do you think's going on there, Mud?
Oh, shit.
What's yeah, hey, I'm sorry. Druid, Scott, let me see. Okay, let me read. Okay. Druid Lover wants me to ask Scott, how does your country view the U.S. right now, in your opinion?
It's a bit of a joke. Because, like, to vote Trump in, you had the lowest voter turnout for like 50 years or something.
Right.
So then you got all these people who didn't vote, who were jumping up and down that Trump got voted in. When all they had to do was roll on down to the voting booth and, cast a vote. But no. And then you have like Trump basically running roughshod over everything. And then the Democrats jump up and down because they think he rigged the election. So then Trump loses the election, jumps up and down because he thinks they rigged the election. And it's just like, wow.
The stupidest part about these conspiracy theorists who are claiming that somebody, they switched out all these millions of ballots. The president's basically fucking irrelevant. If you're going to run a voter scam that big, you would put yourself in the majority of both houses of Congress. Who gives a fuck who's president as long as you have a veto-proof majority in the Senate and the House? And it'd been a hell of a lot easier to do because all you need to do is a few votes here, a few votes there, no big scale sort of shit like that, like you would need for president.
Wait a minute.
I just love that, as always, it's this huge shadowy organization that has vast funds, vast resources and abilities. They managed to intercept all of these votes out of the mail, take them somewhere, switch them for votes for Biden, and then when they're all done with that, they put them back into the post office with nobody noticing. And yet, when it comes time to get rid of all these ballots that they stole from Trump, instead of, spending $30 for a paper shredder down at fucking Office Depot, they just dump them alongside the road somewhere so
Right.
any idiot can find them. And
Yeah.
I get the feeling somebody didn't really quite think this story all the way through before they started spreading it around.
Fuck you, Billy. But no, I just it just and Druid had said something earlier. She hates politics, and I think it's beyond politics. It's not even politics anymore. It's not anything like it's gotten fucking goofy crazy, but I just watching that happen, and then people that were claiming that it was like liberals dressed up like whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Michelle Bachmann, Ted Cruz. I mean, some of these dickheads, they're going to go down with a ship. I mean, fuck. I even tweeted Trump today. I've hated Trump since he ruined. And I know a lot of people don't know about this. Well, you do probably because you know everything. But like years ago, like when they had, and some people might even think this is petty. And I really don't give a shit. But I remember like when they had the football league, the USFL, was a startup fucking league. Wasn't even trying to compete with the NFL, right? Trump wanted to buy an NFL football team. The NFL said, fuck you. So he bought a USFL football team for a bunch of money, played at Giant Stadium, signed Herschel Walker to like $1 million contract, which at that time was for $3 million over 5 years or some shit. But at that time, unfucking heard of, right? For a league that, couldn't compete with the NFL. And then he goes out and sues the NFL. And basically, in the end, it ruined the NFL. When they asked Trump about it years later, he goes, it was just small potatoes. So fuck you. He tried to do the same thing with America. And I don't know. These are bigger potatoes. And this time he fucking failed. But I don't know. I've never liked him. I thought, why the fuck? How the fuck? And you were right. A lot of people, they didn't vote for, he got $3, but I don't know. This has gotten so stupid. Like how the fuck did people fall for this? Like Scott said, people assumed that Hillary Clinton was going to win. People thought that, nobody's really going to vote for Trump, Jesus. And look what we got now. Wait till Inauguration Day. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not a doom and gloomer. I'm really not. But I swear, I never thought that we would ever see anything even close to this. I never in my wildest dreams. It's the same with like legalized weed, but yeah, I never in my wildest imaginations, and I still think it stems. Honestly, this is just my opinion. I think a lot of it stems like somewhat from when we elected like a president that didn't have the same pigmentation, color, skin that all the other presidents did. I think that unleashed a lot of underlying, I don't know, white nationalist feelings or whatever that may have been, I don't know, deep inside. I don't know. But somebody they don't look like me. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's where a lot of it started going crazy. I mean, I've known people that hated certain presidents, but I never saw, except for in this country, people like, treating one. I mean, the same people that claimed that Obama was going to declare himself dictator, right? And try to take over the country, right, are the same people that tried to let fucking Trump do exactly that same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's mind-boggling. Right now, I'm just glad that I'm stoned doing it because, it's, like I said, I never thought in my wildest dreams. I mean, I knew people that, hated Nixon or hated, certain politicians, things like that. But, even Mike Pence has got thrown under the bus.
Yeah. Oh, what I get a kick out of is there's so many of these government officials resigning over this now.
Oh, yeah.
They've been licking Trump's nuts for 4 years.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, and here you are 2 weeks before you're going to get your asses replaced anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well now it's too much. I'm going to quit. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like it's almost I'm trying my best not to equate it to like war crimes type, like we're gonna come get you when this is over type thing. But I think there's going to be some people that, and I'm not saying Trump's going to jail. I'm not speculating on anybody's prison sentence or trials or impeachments or anything like that. But I have a strange feeling that if we got Watergate, like I remember actually watching Watergate. I was in junior high. It was on TV at school every day, just like the World Series used to be on TV when it was time. Everybody watched it, and yeah. So and watching that, that's going to make Watergate look really like I don't know. They stole a little bit of, who hasn't lied? I don't know. We used to always tell people in our family, you know what? They all fucking steal. They all fucking spy. Nixon just got caught. That's how we dismissed it in our family.
Yeah. Yeah, Nixon was a weird, he was a weird paranoid fucker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but,
Nixon
but at least he was a competent administrator. The guy knew how to do his fucking job.
Yeah, look, he got his look what he did with us in China.
Yeah.
When he went to China, nobody had been to China since World War II.
Yeah.
That country was completely just cut off, and that was really big. That was live via satellite when he landed, and it's like holy shit. We were seeing Hong Kong, we were seeing China, a Chinese airport for the first time. It was like holy shit. Sure, he inherited the Vietnam War and his choices were, I don't know. That's we get back into politics but I don't think Nixon was he was paranoid, and he held grudges to the end.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, Biden can sip water out of a cup using only one hand. Oh, God.
See, my thing is right from the outside looking in.
Oh yeah.
One thing about Obama, right? Like him or hate him, he was a good orator. He knew how to deliver a speech.
Absolutely.
And that's what you want from the head of state. You don't want some guy who's just winging it and his script writers are out the back slitting their wrists,
Yeah.
Obama could deliver a speech. He could have sold ice to Eskimos. I don't know much about the internal politics on whether he was a good president or not, but he knew how to deliver it.
Yeah. No, and there were things about Obama that I don't know. I tend to respect him more towards the end because of pretty much that exact thing. But he was the first person to offer. I guess you'd call it kind of like stimulus. They call it the Obama checks, where everybody got $250 or some shit. That's what I got. I bought a bag of weed with mine, but what would you expect?
Cat economy.
But yeah, he tried that, and people, a lot of people did things that he tried to do. People would fight against it because I don't know, libtards and all that crap. And so, I mean, I don't think he was allowed. He was able to try to implement like things that he wanted to do. But that's just my. But Trump, he had 4 years to go from, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just gotten goofy nuts. I mean,
Yeah, in the first 2 years, the Republicans had both houses of Congress. They could have passed everything they wanted to within the first 2 fucking months. But why bother, passing something like that and getting rid of your one selling point? Don't actually solve the fucking problem. Just bitch about it and get somebody to vote for you to go fix it and don't do anything.
yeah, I just, like I said, and I know people that they thought, I hated Trump, so I must like Biden, which I don't. Yeah, I mean Biden. I mean he's been around for forever, and he's done and said things, and whatever. Yeah, I mean everybody's said and done dumb shit if they've been in politics for as long as all these people have. But I mean, times were different. A lot of people, he said something racist 35 years ago, or a lot of people said. God, I hope Nancy Pelosi. See, that's another thing too. People think that, well, if you're a liberal, then you like Nancy Pelosi. I wish Nancy Pelosi would retire. So, and that's the whole thing, or I don't know. I don't know. People didn't pay attention to the space shuttle because it pretty much went off without a hitch, Sure, there were some problems sometimes, some experiments didn't quite work up in the sky, things like that. But for the most part, nobody really watched the space shuttle until it blew up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people started watching it again, And then they kept watching it for a while and everything, and then they stopped watching it, and it blew up again. You know what I mean?
Are you suggesting that they blew up space shuttles for ratings?
You know what? Sweeps week. You never know. I mean, you got to get those. You got to get those dollars, from the advertisers. But yeah, I mean. When the shit was going on in DC, Trump was giving like 2 golfers like lifetime achievement or American hero medals at some fucking golf course or some shit, and totally ignoring everything, But he says that he's going to have a peaceful transition now, folks.
Yeah, peaceful transition, but he's not going to attend the inauguration.
Yeah, he'll probably have a. Do I think Biden is keeping the Space Force? Jesus. I don't know. They want to go into outer space. I mean, I have no idea that's. I don't think they have enough technology yet to think about like starting up the Space Marines and
Well, he's rambling on like America owns space.
Yeah. It's like, no, there's the International Space Station. There's, I mean, it's like people think there's going to be Buck Rogers, or like Star Wars, where we're going to be like spinning around in space, fighting, like evil fucking people trying, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Oh, geez. I heard this. I don't know if it was a real either, Gregory. The Space Force uniforms looked really like familiar to like Star Trek type, like almost like Disney, like something that the person at Disney World would be wearing. When they're like welcoming you to
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, like Space Ride, Space Mountain, you know? Fuck. I don't know.
Although you got to admit, if somebody gave you the job of designing the new Space Force uniform, yeah, fuck you, just go hog wild with that shit.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to pay me. Oh, okay, fine,
Fuck
great.
yeah,
Sure.
I mean, you look like a fucking Buck Rogers knockoff from a fucking 50s short movie.
Yeah, because I mean, who are you giving the contract to? Somebody that remembers Buck Rogers or
Yeah.
those old. If you really want to see some of the wildest, weirdest, like movies like that, they used to have these old ones where you could tell that the curtain behind them was like a shower curtain,
Yeah.
and they would have like boxes and. What was it? That Mission Number 9? What was that one movie?
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah, Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah, Ed Wood movies.
There was a lot of those movies back when, I memean, folks, I'm a boomer, okay? I remember when those things were fucking scary. But Mud, do you remember? I've told you this. You remember the TV show Lost in Space?
Yeah.
They used to scare the fuck out of me when I was a little kid. I was 5, okay, when that TV show was on. That movie that gave me. I think that's the reason I really never got into like science fiction. It's because of that TV show, because it scared the shit out of me. They were vegetable people, you know what I mean? There was some of the weirdest fucking shit, and I mean.
Oh yeah, and there used to be the.
But then I watch it now on fucking YouTube, and I'm like, God, I was a pussy. God damn. But
Yeah.
Well, you look at it, it's like, God, the guy's wearing a fucking suit, you dipshit. You know, I mean,
or the local horror movie TVs. Like Elvira. She was big out in California. And
Preacher, Preacher.
Yeah, son of Svengoolie he was out of Chicago. He's still around in syndication. Son of Sven.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I used to think was spooky as shit when I was a kid. I watch it now and I'm like, God, Jesus Christ. But then I think, but a lot of people thought it was like scary as fuck, right? But, I don't know. I just, but anyway. What's up
How
there?
are you all doing?
I'm
doing all right.
I'm pretty fucking high, to tell you the truth. I'm actually thinking about popping that little fucking eyedropper again. Because, boy, howdy, I'll tell you, the first fucking hour of that was fun. Whew, boy. So how you doing?
It was weird the other day. That's all. That's far. I don't really know how far you want to go into that.
Hey,
I didn't think I would see anything like that in my life.
What's that?
Just storming the Capitol, man.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm 31 years old. I didn't think I'd ever see that shit.
I'm 61. I mean, I vaguely remember the 68. Okay, I was 8, 9. I'm probably 9 when when the like 68 convention went on. Like during Vietnam and stuff. And we were like military family, so they were just a bunch of like dirty hippies that didn't like America. But so I vaguely remember that. Like vaguely. But never, I mean, I never thought anything like this. But you know what?
Actually seeing live on TV someone getting shot, that was kind of,
Well, yeah.
surreal to me. I didn't think I would actually ever see that live.
Hey, we live in a different world, man. Everybody's got a camera,
I think is over the past probably 10 years, everything's been polarized. You can't be down the middle. You have to be one side or the other. And because of that, it's become almost like an extreme. So if you have to be left, you have to be right left, like right at the very edges of it. You can't be moderate because that means you're not really supporting the cause.
Yep.
And if you're not supporting the cause, you're supporting the enemy.
Right.
That's
man. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of freaky seeing that all. go down.
I agree. It was like,
That's the easiest word for me to put out there on that. I'm just coming to like the first word that comes to my head, basically.
Yeah, different, bizarre, kind of surreal. Like, wow.
And then watching a person fall from that high of a place that they fell was not very cool. I'm just gonna say.
Well,
that was kind of.
I don't know. Maybe they deserved it. I don't know. Is that too hard? By
no means, I'm not sugarcoating any of that. I'm not doing none of that. They shouldn't have stormed it. They shouldn't have done what they did. They broke the wall doing it. So technically, yeah. And all of a sudden, Baked Alaska was there too. What the fuck?
Who was that? The guy with the horns?
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
he said they were doing live streaming with over 16,000 people on D Live. Him rummaging through people's paperwork.
Yeah.
That they just said on I think it was on because Samsung has this thing called Smart News on my phone or whatnot.
Right.
They're charging them with the highest felonies that you could get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because why not record yourself while you're committing capital offenses and felonies and
because one of them actually saw something that they shouldn't have seen. It was a piece of paper, supposedly.
Oh, when he went into Nancy Pelosi's office.
Well, see, something these people don't realize is if the prosecutors really want to be dicks about this, if you're committing, say me, Grampy, and Reaper go out and hold up a liquor store, then the owner shoots and kills Grampy. Me and Reaper are both guilty of murder because in the process of committing a felony, somebody died. So me and Reaper would be guilty of murder. Since that woman got shot, that means everybody that was there and participating in this foolishness could be charged with murder because they're committing armed insurrection, which is a felony.
They said could face up to 25 years in prison.
Yeah.
Depending on how the prosecutor feels that day.
Yeah, well, they're going to have their groups. They're going to be martyred by people. I mean, the guy that was sitting in Pelosi's desk, reading her mail, right, stealing her mail. The guy that went off. Did you see that guy that was walking up with that podium?
Yeah. Supposedly there was two actors there too. Huh? There was two actors there too involved in it too.
Actors?
Like people from Hollywood.
Oh, really? Who?
Yeah, there was two of them in there doing it. They were live streaming to Facebook.
Yeah, like I said, nothing like fucking.
Why would you?
Nothing like filming yourself committing. It's like these. Did you see that dumb fuck that filmed himself robbing somebody one time, and then went on Facebook Live and was flashing the money?
Yeah, and it's dumb fucks.
Yeah.
Then a couple years back when the mentally handicapped kid, they streamed that to Facebook Live, them beating the hell out of him. Yeah, great. And it's stupid. Nobody has any common sense anymore.
It's a superpower. See, the problem with it was you have a thing called the mob rule. A mob is only as smart as its dumbest member. So as soon as they started to get stupid, the smart ones would have turned and left. It's the ones who are caught up in the frenzy, and then they just followed along, and then got caught up, and then suddenly they're doing shit they would normally never do.
Well, honestly, you could see when it started going crazy, you could see some people like walking away, going, and not like they were running or anything like that, but you did see a few people like walking away, not a lot, but you did see some. But like you said, a lot of people went there because there was that one of the lady watching CNN. the coverage for that, which is, like I said, only one of many that, I like to, I love the international coverage. But anyway, this one reporter was in there interviewing people when this stuff was going on. Some of these people, like, honestly, they legitimately thought the election was rigged. Okay. I mean, but they didn't go there to like break into the Capitol building. They went there for like a rally to have some fun. Like this one guy was there. He goes, it's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be at work. Oh my God. I mean, it was supposed to be a party. And then, like you said,
I'm okay with protesting.
Yeah.
Like, peaceful, but when you get to the violent shit, that's destroying shit.
Did you see how easy it was for them to like get away?
They got in that place way too fucking easy. That should have been way more guarded.
They were filming people. They were walking away, going home. If that would have been like any other group, and I mean, I'm sorry, but if that would have been any other group, there would have been rubber bullets and fucking gas. I mean, there would have been all sorts of shit going on. I mean, there would have been not just an occasional bit of CS gas or something, but I mean, there would have been, I don't know.
The thing I don't understand, why didn't they have more security there? Especially when what's-his-name's house got vandalized and Pelosi's house both got fucking vandalized. That you figured they would have put them a little bit more protection on them just because of all the shit that's going on,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think what happened is everyone thought everyone else was doing it. So the police thought the security firm was taking care of it, or the government was taking care of it, and everyone else thought everyone else was taking care of it. And next thing, you got a skeleton crew sitting there going, you know what? Fuck this for a joke. I'm out.
Thumbs in the ass.
Yeah, and DC is fucked up like that because because it's mostly federal as jurisdiction over most of it, but the municipality of Washington D.C. has jurisdiction over some shit. So you have Washington D.C. police, you have National Park Police in charge of a lot of shit. You have 8 or 10 different.
You go down the street.
Eight or 10 different people who are supposed to have jurisdiction. Nobody knows anything about what the fuck's going on.
It's kind of like in the old days, like when people could escape from county to county or from state to state because there wasn't a lot of communication going on, but in a much smaller, thing. You know what I mean? Not a lot, like almost like pre 9/11 type communication sometimes.
I'm gonna say I did learn something though, like this, like hearing and seeing what everybody did makes you learn what not to do. Fucking stay far away. That's basically what I learned.
They found the guy with pipe bombs and somebody had a bunch of Molotov.
Somebody mentioned the pipe bomb part and the Molotovs, but I never did find out any like news coverage that I was watching. Didn't really say anything about it that I was watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Skeptic fighter jet. Native Americans got it 1,000 times worse by protesting a pipeline than I mean the way they let them just walk home. It's like, well, we're done. We're dispersing the crowd now. They've had their fun. It's like
fucking 6 o'clock curfew. That ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go throw wood in my stove.
Oh, okay. What are you making? Or are you just warming your house up?
Just the heater stove.
Oh. Okay.
I used to live in a house that had to do that before. That was fun.
Yeah, it can be fun. It can be fun. I don't know. I don't know. If you're that kind of, I mean, I like turning a thermostat on.
Yeah. I understand.
I mean, it's nice to have like a wood stove or a fireplace or something, But if you have
I like the smell of cedar.
Oh yeah, absolutely, folks. If you'd like to come in and everything, feel free. There's always room for somebody in the fucking somebody that wants to come in and spout their fucking say their whatever, you know. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I understand that. I do understand that.
so. Did you watch any of Von Helton's?
I caught what Secular showed last night, and I watched part of the 4-hour thing that he did before.
Okay, what did you see from that? Because, like I said, when I watched it this morning,
Solar Marshall ass kissing, and the other dude that was in there with him ass kissing some more.
Who was
okay. Trying to think of his name. Shit. Something, I think it said something Will or something.
Oh, Will Kincaid
or something like that. I think that's what they said. But yeah, they were just. I'm trying to think of a way to say it, not to, because I felt dumber after watching them three talk. I'm not trying to be an ass, because Solar does seem like a nice guy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna shit on him. You know.
Yeah,
but I did feel dumber after hearing it.
Yeah, and the thing with Solar is, I like Solar. Solar. I've been friends with him, and I talk to him a lot. And Solar, he's a nice guy. He believes in a lot of weird shit. Okay,
I kind of got that.
Yeah, okay. But he's a nice guy. I mean, I think I know people that are like really like, you know, but so the whole thing with him is like when I actually asked him to go in there, because if there's somebody that can get Von Helton going in a conversation about weird shit, is Solar. Okay. He doesn't do it to be mean. Okay. He doesn't do it to be, but if you're going to have a conversation like that, you want somebody that knows how to keep the conversation going and have fun with it.
I would have rage quit after like 5 minutes of it, because
but I mean, he's like, look, he goes, I went in there, and to him, he was like when he was telling me he got Bond to start talking about the Space Needle, apparently. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole story on that one like that, but I know that I like to think that Solar really doesn't believe that the Space Needle is some sort of like whatever. But Bond believes, you know, so even though Solar believes in a lot of like weird shit, you know, I mean, I know people that are religious weirder than he is, crazy like that, but he's a nice guy. He, you know, and he gets flack, you know, and he doesn't mean anything, you know.
Oh, I know.
But you know, so yeah, I defend him. I mean, I like Solar.
I don't want you to think I'm shitting on him. Or
no. And people are going to. I mean, you know, whatever. You know,
I don't really shit on anybody. I'll shit on Vaughn because I don't like. He's a demonstrable piece of shit that I can't fucking stand. You know?
Yeah, but if you're gonna get Vaughn going and you want to hear the good stuff that Vaughn
I'm gonna have to get him in there, because I can't do it.
Yeah, if
I would do worse than Billy did the last time that the last minute, like when they did the one interview with him.
Yeah.
But only lasted like 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I would have been gone after 2 seconds. I couldn't do it. I can sit there and laugh at him from afar.
Yeah.
But if I ever was to engage him, like the small engagement that he did on my Twitch stream that one time.
Who was that?
Stinky. I told you about it the last time you were on my stream on YouTube that one day.
Yeah.
That's that small engagement that I had there. I was ready to rip my fucking hair out.
Oh yeah, you gotta be. I mean, you gotta be in the mood. But he won't come on my stream. You know, I've had a few conversations. Few of them.
We weren't even talking about him though. That's what was fucked up. We were sitting there. It was me and Hillary and one of my friends from Irate Alex's stream. We were sitting there. We were just sitting there talking movies.
Yeah.
And randomly he pops in and he says, "Oh, I'm watching you."
Oh, like, really?
That's kind of fucker. Yeah. Like,
wow.
And he said, "I need to watch my back."
Uh-oh. That sounds like a threat. See, I'm suing him for $6.5 billion.
But for me,
slander.
though, it's kind of like
I think you know what the way he threatened you sounds to me like that's emotional distress. That's you've had to take precautions. I think
I
that's
don't
worth.
live that far from Kentucky.
Well, you know what? That's still worth about $5 billion with a B, billion with a B, right? So if you join the class action lawsuit, sue Von Helton, you know you're going to be on Easy Street pretty soon, dude. Because we're going to get billions with a B out of Von when we sue him like into oblivion. You know. I mean, let's make Sticky homeless.
Okay, man.
I mean,
to be honest with you, I looked at it.
Yeah.
I was just looking at him like the screen. I was looking at my avatar on the screen, just like, what do I say now after he says that live in my chat? What do I say? What do I say?
You grab.
I was just like, I kind of like just stopped talking. I was like, what the hell?
Do you still have that on? Do you still have that?
My Twitch stream got they get on Twitch. They get nuked after 5 days.
Oh, so you don't have like a audio clip or?
No. I have part of it because Twitch only for some reason let me put part of it. It's fuck. I'll have to go to my. I have a. It was kind of a dull and boring stream, so I'd have to find exactly where.
Oh yeah.
Because it wasn't very.
Timestamp, you know, it's like.
Yeah, I think it was like 11 minutes or something, because actually the stream was like 3.5 hours long, and Twitch only for some reason that day it messed up and only recorded half of it. I have it uploaded to my YouTube channel. I just gotta find it. Remember what stream it was.
Oh, hey, Mud, I meant to ask, hey, is the Geek Room going in? Are they doing their thing tonight?
I don't know. I haven't seen any.
Can you?
I haven't seen any. I haven't even seen a scheduled thing on there at all.
Yeah, let me go have a look here quick.
Yeah, I started going with the whole boomer thing because. I've chatted Jedi, Philly, if he's in the. I didn't know if he was. He doesn't usually do like Devil's Lettuce. I mean, if he does, he's not in very long. But that's usually not his. But no, I was just wondering because you know. Yeah, I'm just waiting him. That's right, Gregory. I'm just waiting for him to inherit that trailer, and boom, lawsuit. I mean, Lord Boomer. Yeah. I mean, I get called a boomer because like a boomer, like crappy lobster stories, you know, like who was it? Somebody like penny candy and stuff, you know. It's like old people, you know, rambling, you know. Salt mines.
You got on to me for calling myself a boomer in my stream because I kept boomering shit up.
No, they usually do Devil's Lettuce on Friday though.
Yeah, Salt Mines Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, Devil's Lettuce. Uh-oh. Hey, all right. Happy Friday, Snyder.
Hey, Snyder.
What's happening? How are you, fella?
Nothing
not
much.
a whole hell of a lot.
And YouTube's notifications have been so fucked lately. Even if you set the reminder to tell you when a stream is starting, they'll usually tell you about 35 minutes after it's begun.
Yeah,
that's kind of what happened on this stream because I only put out like a 25 minute. I hate putting out. It's like, you know what? If I'm in the mood to do it, I like to do it because sometimes if I schedule something, by the time it's time to do it, I'm like, I really don't feel like doing it. Oh man, fuck. You know?
Oh yeah.
I
run into that shit all the time.
Yeah, I'm a seat of the pants kind of guy. You know.
Yeah. So am I. Actually, we just got home. Yeah, we've been in the Bronx for like the last 4.5 hours, trying to get tires for my daughter's car. So,
what happened to the tires?
Just getting old. Need replaced, you know, if you want cheap shit, you go to the Bronx, my friend.
Yeah, well, no, I got a place down here. You can get some good tires cheap. You know, I don't ask where people get their shit from sometimes. It's a reputable place. You know, they take credit.
It fell off a truck. You know?
Yeah. But I noticed that I'm glad you're in here because I noticed that you were watching Stinky this morning, and I love that can you give what was his basic take? What was he? I couldn't handle it this morning. I hadn't had coffee yet.
I know.
I wasn't stoned yet, and I'm sitting there going. And I just when I messaged you, I said, "Oh Jesus, I can't handle them this early." And you seem to be like you were having fun. So
I was playing middle field. I don't, I'm so confused about, Mud can attest to this. I have not even been on Facebook for like the last 3 weeks.
right.
Straight up, I'm done. I'm done with it all. I won't even discuss it. I can't watch the news. I refuse to watch the news. I will not even go on fucking Facebook because all we are getting is opinions of 100% biased people on both sides. There is no middle ground. There is no common fucking sense. There is no rational ability to step outside the whole spectrum and look at shit logically. Everything on both sides is driven by nothing but pure fucking bias emotions. And I won't take part in any of it. Straight up. I'm burnt out.
I get it.
I agree with you.
I agree with it.
It's just shit that is flat out just fact, and people just no, I can't, I won't, I refuse to even listen to that or watch it or hear it because it goes against my biased beliefs, and that's on both sides.
Yeah.
No, so fuck it all. I'm done with all of it. I don't give a fuck who's president anymore. I don't give a shit because I don't give a fuck about any of us. So straight up, it's just about power and money on both sides, Republicans and Democrats. We have nothing but politicians who have been in office for like 46 fucking years promising, no, this time, for real, I promise to do the shit I've been promising for 46 fucking years. And I mean, the absolute sheer in your face, in the media, open, undeniable corruption from everyone, people just ignore it. And they just call it vast whatever conspiracy shit because they don't want to hear it. And it's on both sides.
Boomer would be me, Comfort Doll. No, I agree, Charlie. I really do. I think, like I said earlier, people think that if you don't like one person, somehow you like the other. If you don't like this, then well, you must like this. If you, I find it, I don't know, in a weird way, entertaining because it's so stupid. It's stuff that I never thought I'd see. And
no, you're absolutely right. Sadly, I don't find it entertaining. I just find it infuriating that people can be so ignorant and stupid.
No, I agree.
And with me, it's all about I'm anti-hypocrisy, straight up. Number one, I agree. Key fucking thing in my life I hate the most is hypocrisy.
Oh, I get it.
I think you'll find that socially there is an acceptable form for corruption. We as the populace allow it to happen because it's acceptable. Not that it's right, but because they're following the form. So we let it slide.
Yeah, and I mean, sadly, it's we ignore the corruption of insert, candidate A that we like.
Yeah, you get to have this guy and this guy that you get to choose from A and
yeah. It's a lesser of two evils.
Yeah, and then you've got people that and on both sides. And this isn't like a liberal or a conservative, but on both sides that probably give more of a shit about the actual mission of like a party or what a party is supposed to stand for.
Straight up, it's about the individuals, Grampy.
Right. Yeah, it's the people. And you've got people that have been doing this literally on both sides for, 30 years? I mean, it's like it's their job. It's what they, they went to college, became lawyers or whatever, and then they went into politics. Politics was their chosen career.
Almost immediately. I mean,
right.
Look at and I'm not bashing, whatever. Look at Bernie Sanders. The man has never had a paid job in his life. He graduated from college, went into activism, and went straight into politics, and has been there 180 fucking years.
You know what, Charlie? I'll bet you he can make a mean corned beef sandwich, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, trust me, I think it would be cool to sit down with Bernie and just exactly. Sit down at Cat's Deli and have a $50 fucking corned beef sandwich. By the way, that's how much they cost.
Oh, I've seen
$50 for one fucking sandwich.
I've seen it.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? That one sandwich could probably feed a small third world country.
It can. It's a huge fucking sandwich.
My wife, when I first met my wife, when we lived in Oregon, she went back to Rhode Island to visit her family, and before she came back, she goes, "Do you want me to bring you anything?" I said, "Yeah, bring me one of those big overstuffed sandwiches, right?" Because I'm like, I don't know, bring me some. I don't care if you want to bring me something. Sure, what do you want? So she actually packed in her purse. She went to Jay's Deli, which is a nice place out here. Got double meat, this pastrami, like sub with like this. Oh God, it was fucking good. It was like double meat. She said on the plane, she said you could smell this fucking sandwich the whole way.
Oh yeah, I mean straight up a cat's fucking corned beef or what is it? Yeah, cat's corned beef. That $50 sandwich is about 10 inches wide and about 4.5 inches tall.
Yeah, you can feed.
It's like we went to Lombardo's Pizza, okay, which is on Mulberry and hold on, Grant, Mulberry and Grant. It's the very first pizzeria in America. All right, I mean straight up. The very first pizzeria in America. And a large pizza, which was like, I want to say a 20-inch large pizza with everything supreme, was $58. Yeah. I mean, it was crazy. But you know what? You're sitting in the very first pizzeria in America. And the pizza was amazing.
I mean, we got Federal Hill up here in Providence. Where Buddy Cianci still has a seat at this one place. There's some places up there where you can get some really good, expensive like pizza and stuff. There's a lot of like local places around here that have got some really, really good pizza too. Not that it's
do me a favor. Hey, Daughter J just called, they just woke up and shit. So they want me to run down to the social club downstairs. So they took a quick hour-long nap when we got home. Now it's time to abide, I mean, I'll be right back. I'm not going to leave.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
God, now. I got to tell you, man, for Christmas, I got a gift card from Spumoni's restaurant in Pawtucket. It's this old Italian place, and I got the chicken parm. I ordered the chicken parm and the antipasto. My wife got the eggplant parmesan. They sent this bread and these salad. Oh my God, that was some good. They got some good Italian food out here.
I said I was going to go to Texas Roadhouse the last time you were on my stream. I finally went this last weekend.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're going to have it's not a place that I would be able to go very often because like steaks are expensive. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I go, the steak's expensive, but then I'll go, yeah, but look what you just spent it, But anyway, if you're gonna have a steak, I mean, you can always go to Sizzler, or you go to some place like Texas Roadhouse, and
all of our Sizzlers shut down where I live. We don't have them anymore.
Oh, those used to be a big deal.
Only thing we really have is a Montana Mike's and a Texas Roadhouse.
What's a Montana's Mike's?
It's actually they're all right. There's that one's about 45 minutes away from where I live.
What is it? Italian or is it?
No, it's another steakhouse. It's actually right across the street from a Golden Corral.
If you want a steak, go to Golden Corral.
That Golden Corral is actually the worst Golden Corral I've ever been to.
You know what? I haven't been to a Golden Corral in years. They got one in Connecticut, so it's like an hour, and I don't know, it's not worth it. But I'm not
driving a long distance to go somewhere, and then the food be shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to a Golden Corral that was actually pretty good, and I've been to a Golden Corral that I would never go to again. It's a chain buffet rest.
That's the only buffet that's even left where I live at. Like all the other ones, it's like literally shut down. It's like there's just nothing.
Yeah, a lot of the Sizzlers did close, bozo, for food poisoning because they got those buffets that people would go in and like, oh God. My parents used to like to go to Sizzler for the salad bar and shit, and watching the way people would like just go on a pre-COVID, act at a salad bar or a buffet, kind of,
But yeah, I ended up getting me a ribeye instead.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I got a couple, I don't know, beef steaks. I don't know. And I've been eating a lot of chicken lately for some reason.
That's mainly what I actually eat. Chicken and pork is normally what I eat.
Yeah, but sometimes I was gonna say, sometimes you just want that fucking steak, right? And if you're gonna
been craving a steak for almost half a year.
Yeah,
I had one before the pandemic started.
Right, and if you're gonna have one, and you don't eat it very often, right? But you're like, you know what? If I'm gonna have one, fuck yeah, I'm gonna, I'll spend $30 for.
My steak was more like $40, but
yeah, you want a little bit higher.
I wanted to eat inside, but the line was out the fucking door, so I just sat in my truck and waited for them to bring it out to me.
And he was eating the truck.
I drove my ass back home and fucking ate it at home.
But see, that's the one thing about getting food like the takeout like that, where you take it home, is sure it's good, but when you open it's like when you I don't know. There's something about opening up that food instead of on a plate, and it's brought to your table, in a setting like that. When you're opening it up, it's in a box, and it's been sitting there for a few minutes, You had to get home with it, and it's just, I'm sure it's good, but to me, it's like, is it really the same?
Well, if they're going to bring you food in your car, it's at least got to be a cute chick in shorts and roller skates.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the lady that brought my food out wasn't bad looking.
Well, did you get her phone number?
No.
Well, then you didn't try.
I've always had the trouble with that. I've always been shy.
Oh no, I was just but
no, I've always been kind of the shy person.
Takeout tofu is not appetizing.
I've actually had to make tofu before when I was a chef. That was like, and I had to taste it. And it was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
Tofu is a sponge. You can make it.
Nothing against people that like it.
No, I get it. I tofu. If people like tofu, I don't. And I've had tofu before that has actually tasted pretty fucking good. Because, like I said, it's a flavor sponge. It's kind of like a mushroom. You can get tofu to smell like or taste like pretty much anything. As long as you don't call it that. When they make tofu, like they call it meatballs, and they go, oh, these are meatless meatballs. No, it's not. There's no meat in it. Call it something. Call it tofu fun, or I don't know. But I don't know when they use tofu or what are those other
like Burger King with their Impossible Whopper.
Oh Jesus! My wife went to Burger King one day to get Whoppers. She had the coupon thing, and she came home and she had gotten the Impossible Whopper to try it, but it accidentally gave it to me, and I took the first bite. I was like, this doesn't taste right, and then the second bite, I said, is there something wrong with it? And what the fuck? And she goes, oh, you got the wrong one. I'm like, oh, this thing is nasty. I was going to go, ugh. She goes, oh, it's the Impossible Whopper. I said, this thing tastes like shit. Oh, God, I do.
Yeah, the other day I went to Burger King and I ordered a Whopper, and they actually gave me the Impossible Whopper instead.
Oh.
I'm lucky I did not leave their parking lot yet. I took one bite of it, and I'm like, well, fuck this.
The only thing worse than a Burger King taco is that fucking Impossible Whopper. People go, oh, that's really good, man. Have you? And then they had people actually taste the Impossible Burger without any condiments on it. Okay, people that ate it without any condiments on it thought it tasted like shit. It's.
I'm the guy that don't put nothing on their sandwich. So
yeah.
You're gonna give me something like that? That shit it tasted like fucking cardboard to me.
Yeah, it's like
horrible.
Yeah, it's like it didn't taste like a Burger King hamburger. I go to Burger King, I want something that tastes like Burger King. I want Burger King. I don't want some plant-based, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Ugh. Yeah, comfort.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Mud. Sorry about that.
Oh, so did you find out anything, Mud?
No. No fucking idea.
Let me see. I messaged Frankie earlier. I always message him on Friday, and let me see if I don't know. I
haven't seen him on Discord. He hasn't posted. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. It just
9 p.m. Okay.
It came up 2 minutes ago. If it wasn't for Discord, I wouldn't fucking know shit anymore.
Well, there it is on YouTube finally too.
Okay, well,
scheduled for 8 p.m. my time, so
which is 9 o'clock here.
That'd be
so I messaged Frankie, but he never. Okay, I was just wondering, because so at 9 p.m. Oh, well.
Yeah, I look forward to those Friday shows and shit. Man, I need to finish watching Secular Show from last night though too. I fucking assed out about halfway through it.
I didn't really watch. I've been collecting little bits and stuff and little videos and God, my wife she's like, why is this recommended on your page? And I'm like, I go for little clips, earlier when that girl was in here and that in the beginning, JC or whatever. I said I look for clips of when chicks say, when somebody says something stupid like "What is bukkake?" or some quick little video clip. I said I'll spend hours just searching for stupid shit. I'll just punch all sorts of weird, and you'd be surprised what you can find. Whether it's commercials or people saying stupid shit, and then you'd find what YouTube thinks that you might actually find entertaining too, which is weird.
The last few things that they've been advertising for me is some makeup tutorial shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get weird shit because I watch weird shit, to get, so I never really questioned myself, it's like, why is this showing up on my recommended? It's like,
or I keep getting that damn macaroni and cheese fucking video. Fucking.
For Shani and Rev?
Yeah, that fucking.
Oh, you know which one I got one time that really pissed me off? I was looking for a recipe one time. Crockpot recipes, okay? Actually, I'll get into a crockpot mood, right?
Oh yeah.
For roast, whatever. I was looking at crockpot recipes, and I don't remember. I don't know if you remember this, but you remember when Bond did a couple of his cooking videos a long time ago, Bud?
Yeah.
Like with the crockpot and stuff. That showed up under cooking. 2 of his videos that he did, right? And I was like, what the actual fuck? At the time it pissed me off because, at least he got in the algorithm, but I'm seriously, I was watching things like braising a roast, like doing everything from a pot roast to ham to just chili, like stews, things like that. And all of a sudden, it coming up next, there was a Von Helton video with his crock pot, or fixing his kid's lunch, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? He's opening up a can, dropping it in some plastic plates, I mean, here's some stewed tomatoes for her. But anyway.
I think if I ever watched any of his cooking shit, I'd probably rip what little hair I have left out.
Oh, it's funny as fuck, especially when he talked about, he goes, he like making fettuccine Alfredo. He gets those little envelopes, those Knorr envelopes or whatever, which honestly, I actually like. I have some in my cabinet, but that's also not cooking. That's like heating food. That's heating. Dehydrated, I guess you'd call it in a lot of ways. You're not cooking anything. You're heating stuff up, right? But the way he would go, oh yeah, I cook all the time. Look at this, and he'd hold up a package of like chicken Alfredo or cheesy Alfredo or Mexican rice, which again, great side dish. I love them. I've actually, made a envelope of those and just had that for dinner before. Nothing wrong with having them, but it's also not cooking. But that was pretty much the whole,
Yeah, you just put it in the nuker with some water for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the stupid thing is, you can make fresh Alfredo from scratch in less fucking time.
Yeah.
And tastes fucking better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I used to work in an Italian restaurant though, so I made a lot of that. That's where I was actually a chef at, was an Italian restaurant.
I wanted to be. I wanted to be. I went to school. I wanted to be a chef. I wanted to be a sous chef and everything like that. Got my wish, and then I realized that when you've got like anxiety issues and other things similar to that, it's not really a good thing to be profession to be in. So that didn't really work.
I handled it for 10 years before I had an issue. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, I got a lot of education, a lot of stuff I remember, like that. But when I actually, like some people, they go to school to learn how to do something, and it's like, and then when you actually do it, you're like, oh fuck. And that was like working in a busy kitchen, like especially if you have anxiety issues, like at dinner time.
I had a nervous breakdown in the middle of fucking cooking.
Yeah, there's nothing like keeping your job when you have like a panic attack or like an anxiety attack in the middle of dinner rush. That happens more than once or twice. Probably, unless you're like a one of a kind prodigy, just creates wonderful shit, but if you're just working, it's like nah, I can't do that, man. I'll end up drinking myself.
Yeah,
I admit it probably wasn't the right move for me when I did it, but I love cooking.
Oh, I do too.
For me, now it's more fun for me to cook over an open flame at a campground, doing what the hell I want. Nobody telling me how to cook it. I want to cook it my way, and that's how I want it.
I hate it when people go, "Why are you putting that in there? Why are you doing it like that?" And they're not asking because they're trying to learn. Because if they're trying to learn, they just shut the fuck up. But when they keep asking you, like, why are you doing that? How come you? And like I said, they're not being inquisitive. They're being like I don't know, just shut
You're
the
doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's like
They don't have the nerve to come out and say, "Oh, dumb fuck, you're doing that wrong."
yeah, or you know what? We don't make it like that. I'm like, well, then fuck you. You know,
Make it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have a problem with the cooking and with the rush and all that shit in the kitchen. I just couldn't dealing with the public.
That was what my nervous breakdown was about.
Yeah, I mean,
damn public, a damn person, like the server had me come out to the table because she could not make the order right or write the order down right.
Yeah.
And so I went out there. Then the customer decided to throw their hot coffee on me and threw their beer at me.
After about 2 days. Yeah, after
went downhill after that, huh?
Yeah. After about
I got taken out. Almost had to take me out in handcuffs.
Yeah, I can imagine. You know, it's like, well, you didn't have to act like that. It's like, well, the bitch fucking threw beer. She fucking. Yeah, no.
And at that time though, I was already because I've been sober. It was like my first part. Like I've been sober 12 years now, and I haven't worked in restaurants since 2014.
Oh.
So I was still like relatively fresh and getting clean.
Right.
So, and I kind of figured, also working around alcoholic beverages and shit like that probably wasn't a good idea either. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad I had my nervous breakdown to get me out of there.
Yeah, sometimes you got to have that nervous breakdown to like reset yourself, I guess. I've had to have a few. I know. But sometimes, you have that breakdown and you just kind of like you reset yourself and you start over. I mean, because it's all you can fucking do, Instead of worrying about, I don't know. You could be like,
but I do miss it though. I do.
There's a lot of stuff about that I really miss. I wish I could do stuff like that because I find it fascinating. I find it the whole, like that whole thing. Not anymore, but I used to like to watch Elton Brown.
Oh yeah, me too.
There's a lot of shows that I used to like to watch. Iron Chef in the beginning, even Iron Chef America for a while, and then I got kind of but I like the whole that whole thing, and I thought I wanted to do it, and then I got to do stuff like that in a busy atmosphere, and it just didn't turn out well for me, It just.
If you ever get a chance, please do not. Actually, I'm gonna say, if you ever get a chance, please do not watch Kay's cooking. She can't make meatballs for shit.
I love Kay's cooking. She's a fucking riot. The woman,
I know.
The woman she can't cook to save her fucking life, but Christ, she's just having a blast doing it.
Oh, are you talking about that?
I sent you a couple of her videos a while ago.
Oh yeah, she's the one that made the spaghetti sticks with hamburger around them, and then
yes.
Okay, yeah, she's funny as fuck, man.
I like her.
Oh, I watch it to cringe though.
Oh yeah, that's why you watch it. But I mean, is that her son or her husband or something?
It's her son.
Yeah. I mean, and he has to eat it.
Yeah.
And it just, What's up, Paulie? Oh, fix your mic. God, I can't even see your. Oh, there's your picture with your pretty little sun hat on. Cause you're bald. You want to get a sunburn on that head.
But yeah, she is pretty funny though, man. I
spent Yeah, when Mud sent me that, I watched a bunch, and it's crazy as fuck. It's
I seriously think someone should send some of those to the geek room for them to watch on the salt mine.
I think they probably watched.
They haven't watched any of hers.
Yeah, there's
They've watched.
been quite a few YouTubers that have done it though.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, yeah, she can't cook to save her life. It just doesn't give a fuck.
yeah.
Just enjoying the
I
hell out of
kind of
herself.
want to see. I kind of because Sam. I kind of get it. Sam likes to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
So-
lot of people on the internet that just fuck shit up, and I think
I kind of want to see him cringe.
yeah,
Yeah, she might break him. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. The cooking with hoarders person makes him like almost breaks him. Shit, come on now.
Oh, the
I've
geek.
watched a lot of that dude shit.
There's a guy on YouTube that I think the Geek Room's actually covered that like he cooks off of his toilet and he's
Yeah,
a
that's
stove
That's
and-
cooking with hoarders.
yeah. I mean, that's some stuff. I mean, how is that guy not got? I mean, you talk about somebody that's immune from some.
Oh,
pretty-
I've watched a
He's not-
lot
look,
of his videos.
yeah, he's not getting COVID. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that
He's
out.
actually a lawyer in Canada
know.
too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I mean, yeah, that guy's a bit much. I mean, I've done a lot of manifold cooking. Wrap shit in tin foil, throw it on the exhaust manifold of the fucking machine.
I've done that.
Yeah.
And, or even better, take a can of soup. You punch a little hole in the top and a little one on the side right on the rim, loop a wire through it, make a hook, and you drop it down the stack on a bulldozer, and heats it right up.
Yeah. We used to put like seat rations in the engine cover, of a howitzer or whatever, and pop it, pop the top a little bit, so it didn't explode, release the pressure and like heat it up or I don't know, or dig a little hole, put the sea ration box, everything except for the can in there and light it on fire and then put the can on top of it. But yeah, that cooking with orders guy, that was oh jeez.
That's funny though. That day that they watched it and you were on there, and they was putting hot dogs in fucking peach juice. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, making his fucking smoothies.
Oh,
Yeah.
hot dogs and peach juice.
You were on there watching it.
Yeah.
I'm high.
You were pretty high. You were high as fuck though.
Yeah, what the fuck was he was trying to make? What, banana juice one time or something like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Some kind of fucking juice out of
He
something.
tried to melt a fucking coconut.
Yeah, melting coconuts or melting bananas on the stove or some stupid shit.
Then he sets his damn blender on fire.
Heard you say something.
Okay, maybe it's fucking working. I don't know. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to believe.
Now you're really loud, Paulie. I know. You just can't fucking win, can you? Damn you.
How are you doing, Paulie?
I'm all right, gentlemen. I'll try to speak softly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fine,
That's
man.
better.
But yeah, that I could get on I think that's probably what I'll do on my next stream. Just talk bullshit about that, probably.
Oh, I like to watch really bad cooking shows. I mean,
Oh yeah, me too.
because
Oh, what's that chick's name? Oh, fuck. She used to have a Food Network channel. Fuck. She made like a Kwanzaa cake or some shit.
oh,
Can't remember her fucking name. Oh my god, she
You don't mean
makes
like Martha
horrible.
Stewart, or, do you?
Do what?
Martha Stewart or one of those fucking.
She was on Food Network for a very
Oh.
short stint.
Oh,
She
they've
was
had a
actually
lot of them.
married to the owner of fucking Food Network for a while, and then
Oh.
they got a divorce.
yeah, there's been a bunch of those.
Nigella Lawson?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. What was her name again?
Nigella Lawson.
I have
Sounds
no
about
idea.
right, possibly. If I see her face, be honestly, I'd be able to tell you.
Yeah, that's the way I probably. Hey,
I'm
Paulie,
better
speaking
with
of,
faces than names.
Paulie, do you remember when Andrea made that birthday cake for Vaughn?
It was beautiful. The thing was a work of art, man.
Well, she made him a couple of cakes, didn't she?
Yeah, that one though, it was
that first birthday cake though. That was
Vaughn actually. You know what? Kudos to him for that one at least.
It was pretty cool. It said "Happy Birth."
Yeah,
kind of melted together.
Well, it's like, yeah, she tried her best and stuff, you know.
Yeah, and he still managed to come off sounding like a complete dick about it too.
Oh, that wasn't even close to his worst. Yeah,
I know, but fuck that. You know, he could have handled it a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot better.
I've had cake before that looked like shit that actually tasted pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, just because you can't decorate for fuck doesn't mean, you know.
Yeah, she didn't fuck up making it. She just fucked up frosting it when it was too warm and everything kind of ran and melted together.
That's what happens.
Using those icing bags is actually kind of hard. It's not always that easy to do.
But yeah, using a piping bag can be difficult or things like that. But when you put that in the hands of somebody that's got the mind of a child,
true.
You know,
and the cake is still warm when you frost it. You know,
yeah.
That's, you don't have to let that shit cool off. So I don't know why people would be fucking doing that shit that fast.
Well, because people are in a hurry, you know.
True.
She didn't know any better. You know.
Yeah, she didn't know any better. She, you know, it's like, okay, cake's done, let's frost it. You know, look what happened. Oh my God, you know, the cake cried. You know. Boy, this has been fun. Folks, you know what? Let me see. Have I got a message from Frankie yet? I haven't. You know what? He hasn't been on his fucking Facebook. That's usually how I contact Frankie from the Geek Room. Let me see. It's
36 after 8 right now, and so they'll be live.
Yeah, about 25 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really. I don't go on Discord that much. I just. I really, you know, so
30-minute warning just came up.
Okay. And I'm trying to like see and like finding stuff. Fuck me. Okay, whatever.
Hey Mud, has the chat been fucking up on you recently on YouTube?
Not really.
I keep getting like occasionally I would keep getting this like error message like recently.
No, I haven't got any error messages.
Oh.
But as soon as I I click off the chat and bring the chat back up on my phone, it's working fine again.
It might be a phone thing. Yeah,
you're able to send a fucking update to the app then.
You know, I've had a few times where the chat's frozen up. You know, the show will go on, but the chat will stop. It won't do anything. You know, just sit there for a while. Then all of a sudden there'll be 20 fucking, 20 comments.
Hey, I have a question. Is there any news on the Vietnamese girlfriend?
I ain't heard no.
No. The wedding jacket is still waiting there for her arrival.
I know it's come back from the cleaners and everything like that.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna, you know what? He's getting all excited now. That's why he's been on YouTube. He's probably getting all jittery and stuff like that, trying to take the plunge again. You know.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably gonna get a haircut. You know, get himself all spiffied up. You know, because he's gonna be. You know,
shave that damn fucking goatee thing off.
That's transplanted goat scrotum hair.
Maybe
take the bend out of his teeth.
Dude, he's like what? 50 something?
Yeah, he's
I'm 31. I have a better beard than he has. Come on now, man.
4 years younger than me.
Okay, he's 47. Okay.
He's 57 or just turned 58.
Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, 57. He just turned. You know.
But
when you get to be my age,
I'm 31 and I have a better beard than that dude has. What the fuck?
I don't grow the best beard. That's why I don't have a beard. I mean, I've got a goatee thing. I don't grow it very well on the side of my face, so I don't grow it. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't shave very often, but I mean, I don't try to grow it like Vaughn grow. He thinks, I don't know. He thinks that thing on his chin is some sort of I don't know, beard, and it's not, or goatee, and it's not. He is getting. You know what though? You're right, Comfort Doll. Vaughn is getting some nice. He's getting a nice rack. I did notice he was wearing that wife beater shirt today, that tank top, and it was
wearing that the other day.
Yeah, he wears it a lot because he likes to show his muscles, you know. And you know,
dude never fucking changes his shirt. He wears the same shirt for a fucking 2 weeks.
I just thought though, you know what though, it did accent his boobage, you know. And I'm hoping that, I'm thinking maybe Vaughn should do a calendar this year, you know, because he's probably, you know, the 12 shirts of the year, you know, showing
12 shirts of the year.
Yeah, different shirt every month, you know, and the ones that accent his boobage. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, damn.
The 12 ones of Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wear a wife beater more often too. I mean that, you know, the other day that did make my titties look pretty good.
Yeah, and sometimes it's that appearance. You know, you want those nipples to stick out.
Yeah.
You want you don't want to look like a slut. You know, you just, you know, you want to show people what you got. You know.
You know, Vaughn does have a lot nicer titties than me, but I got better nipples.
Well, that's true, and cleavage counts as well. You know,
what you're saying, Grampy, is you want to look cheap but not easy.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I like to be a little slutty sometimes, but I don't want to look like a cheap slut. Okay, I'm a little bit cheap, but you know, I mean,
dinner and a movie, not just a movie. You know,
I know more than 2 chicken wings. You know, that's another video that I found that really disturbed the fuck out of me. Girl, it's called Cheap Whore. She wanted 2 chicken wings for a hand job. I was like, oh my god.
I should have muted my mic before that because I almost just had Dr. Pepper go up my nose.
Lady goes, chicken wing. Guy goes, what? He goes, what? He goes, you want 2 chicken wings? He goes, yeah. He goes, they're like, how much are they? He goes, like, they're $1.34 a piece. He gives her some money, you know, just like, you know, okay, here, go eat, you know. Well, you don't want a hand job? He goes, what? You don't want a quick hand job? He goes, no.
I guess I'm not a peasant today. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper.
I drank.
I was gonna get a 12-pack of pop when I was in town today, and I fucking forgot.
I have a 12. I got a 2-liter of fucking Dr. Pepper right now. That's about all I got right now.
I had a large Coke today at McDonald's with my McRib, and let me see. Then I had some mocha iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and then coffee at home. Folks,
we just got a Dunkin' Donuts where I live.
Oh God, we got them literally all over the fucking place. Jeez.
They don't last where I live. They'll be here for like a year and then they'll disappear.
Well, because other places already have a place where you can get coffee. You know.
And they put it like right next to. They put it right across the street from a damn Starbucks.
Yeah, and like me, I would rather go to Dunkin' Donuts than Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. Okay.
Starbucks, overpriced hot chocolate for me.
Well, yeah, and Dunkin' Donuts, quite honestly, I can go right down the road to Cumberland Farms or other places and get coffee. But Dunkin' Donuts, I think they put something in their coffee that makes you like it's addictive. Sometimes my car just stops at Dunkin' Donuts.
Like just saying, like,
yeah, it's. I actually took my car in to get some work done, and I asked the guy. I said, "How come my car?" I said, "Can you check and find out why my car turns into Dunkin' Donuts sometimes. You know? He goes, yeah, we get that problem a lot. I think it's regional. It's in the water or something. But anyway, hey, guys, I'm going to end this.
All
I
right.
had a lot of fun.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Have a great night.
Hey,
I
you
got to get
too.
ready for work anyway, so you guys
Yeah,
have fun.
You go off and do good things and stuff. Mud, you got anything to push?
Not right now, but in the near future I will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm working on a video for this weekend, but
I think Snyder's still gone and stuff. But anyway, like to thank everybody for popping in. Remember, Grampy Lobster. Look, God damn it, we've been doing a lot. We've been trying to get to that thousand subs, folks. And we were up to 950, and we're like down to 946 now. Last I saw, but folks, come on, an old man. It's a bucket list thing, folks. I think Snyder's still gone downstairs at the social club. So when he comes back, this is probably going to be over. But unless you're listening to this, Snyder. But anyway, if the Geek Room's going to be on, I'm going to get re-pumped up, caffeined up a little bit, and hopefully get on the Geek Room and have some fun. It's Friday night, folks. That's what we do here. Comfort Doll, Skeptic Fighter Jet, Robbie Battle in the fucking house, ladies and gentlemen. America's favorite short fat Paul guy, Prairie Queen, Truett Lover, everybody. Mud, thanks for coming.
yeah, we'll see.
Talk to you later. And remember, Gary Snowflake is a piece of shit. Unsubscribe to Gary Snowflake. He ripped me off, folks. I